Hello, one and all, this is WellArmedWithTacos, and welcome back to Let's Play Bioshock 2! When we last left off, I really shouldn't have marathoned this because I could have gotten another 2 videos out of it. Which means now, instead of doing like one video that was just superfluous on its own... How many auto hacks do I have left? 3? Bet you're whining. But anyways, instead of having like 3 odd ones, which is what I was trying to avoid, I'm gonna have a full set of 4, which means I really could have just waited, but who knows, this might not even be a full 4th. Let's switch to the regular ones and save, and then we'll try to take care of this. I don't know where Bubba's went. Curses. Well, I did mention to hit it. I could buy out. Let's do that. Oh no! The money I'm not using. Oh no! No!
Now, one of the girls managed to dart past the nurse today, and threw herself over the railing in the lobby. Not certain if she was trying to end her own life or merely escape. But either way, her legs had healed by the time I managed to get down to the first floor where she lay. Now, without proper setting, the rapid healing process had fused her bones back together at odd angles. We had to re-break and set them almost a dozen times, each due to the small window of viability. Now, those children may be immortal, but I can verify they feel pain. Advising Dr. Lamb on higher doses of sedatives to keep this from happening again.
That is absolutely terrible. And we're gonna buy this out. Oh no, the money I'm not using. No.
He's a hard man.
I still
Enjoy the flames. Still alive? Not anymore, I wager. Uh-huh. You keep on trying to freak me out, game. It's working. Oh, I promise you, it's working.
My first incarnation when Dr. Lamb gave me my mandate to alleviate pain was to block its neural pathways. Now, the preliminary results were promising too, until some of the children started chewing their own tongues off out of ignorance. Need to sequester them away from the others so as not to cause undue stress on the remaining subjects.
We're nearing another pediatric ward. It will be guarded, Father. Get ready.
Well, let me call in a friend. She must have the unstable teleport mod. That's my girl. Go get him! You dynamic duo!
When you've cleared them out, I'll need a signal like before. Push the call button and I'll proceed.
Baba! Come over here and I can make you feel better. Well, yeah, I won't lie, that is what I am doing. Who did that? Oh, glass. Ah! I almost shot you point blank, lady. Bubba! Live, Bubba! I won't lose you like I lost Dusty. Take a nap. Apparently the deed is done.
I think... Yes, we're ready for the ballast tank. I can boil off the water and get us out of here. We must return to the docking platform, Father, now.
Right, we're going. We're going. Just my seat here. Boy, wouldn't this be terrible if none of this was being recorded. Like, if my microphone was off or not being recorded or something. Let's not think about such a terrible possible outcome.
You granted Elanor the will to choose, and now, like a plague, she spreads it to those innocents. To be self-aware is a curse, Delta. You are damning them.
Let's save. What might be the last save. I know kind of what's coming up. I have a rough idea. Not in terms of combat, but in terms of plot. Because again, the engine got spilled for me.
I'm stepping inside the ballast tank, Father. Come up to the glass once you're ready for me to begin. There's no going back once we start.
I don't think I have anything left to do. I've missed some things, to be sure, but at this point, can't really turn back. I can't ignite myself on fire! Cheaters. Ah, Baba.
You would rip my only daughter from her home and family and feed her to a world without hope. Though Utopia may die with her, I would sooner see us fall.
Why you gotta do the frame rate problem?
Mother will be waiting
Like,
for
right
you.
before we end?
Here they come, Father! Hold them off until I can bring it to a boil.
Well, Bubba, let's do this. Wait, was that your last assault? One person? Not a very good final assault. Hello? People that are coming to attack me? Oh, nope, there's two. We have two. Three. She sent 3 people to kill us. 4. We have 4. 5. 6. That would be 7.
I can help you fight back now. Use the plasmid.
Why do I have to use the plasmid? Why can't you come on your own if you want to help so bad? Maybe, like, the only way her teleporting is stable is if I use the plasmid as, like, a homing beacon, like Terminators out of the warp. So I've got to, like, use the plasmid, not to tell her I'm here, or I'm asking for her help, just to basically say, like, you can come. Like, not as you may, as in you can come because I've opened it. Like I said, like a Terminator. 40K Terminator, of course. Not referring to the movie, the Terminator. You know, instead of showing off with your little nice kill there, you could actually be doing more to help. I've lost track of how many dudes she sent. Hey, back to good friends. I'm not sure Bubba is still here helping us. Oh no, there he still is. You keep doing you, Bubba. We are going to save. This is kind of a long fight.
I've done it, Father. The ballast water is gone. Release the docking mechanism.
Doing it! I'm gonna like fall unconscious right before I hit the button. Yeah.
The elevator to the lifeboat is flooded, Father. We have to equalize the pressure in here or the door won't open. Destroy those glass tubes to flood the room.
Good thing I have a helmet.
We've done it, Father. We're launching. Get to the elevator.
So. Oh. I've gone the wrong way. The ending has been spoiled for me. But I'm not entirely sure which one we're going to get. I'm like 90% sure which one we're going to get. But now it's time to find out.
The bombs, Father! We're falling! Run!
I'm not in control. I'm going to pause the mic while this happens.
Then, Father, the rapture dream was over. You taught me that evil is just a word. Under the skin, it's simple pain. For you, mercy was victory. You sacrificed, you endured, and when given the chance, you forgave. Always. Mother believed this world was irredeemable, but she was wrong, Father. We are Utopia, you and I, and in forgiving, we left the door open for her. The rapture dream is over, but in waking, I am reborn. This world is not ready for me, yet here I am. It would be so easy to misjudge them. You are my conscience, Father, and I need you to guide me. You will always be with me now, Father. Your memories, your drives. And when I need you, you'll be there on my shoulder, whispering. If Utopia is not a place, but a people, then we must choose carefully. For the world is about to change, and in our story, Rapture was just the beginning.
And cueing my voice back in. I don't think that was actually the best possible ending. I think that was the second best possible ending. I'll have to look it up again. So, let's talk about the ending. As I said, this was spoiled for me. Kind of my fault, but incidentally, it just came up when I was looking up some things that, like looking into like the teleporting splicer or teleporting plasmid and stuff like that. Just it pops up. So I kind of knew what was going to happen, and I was getting ready to throw a fit over something, but apparently I don't have to. During the course of the game, you get the choice to save 3 people. You get the lady, who I can't remember the name of, the scientist, who I can't remember the name of, and the man in the train area that I don't remember the name of. Fantastic. I can't remember any of their names. What worried me was I knew that there's 2 possible outcomes with Lamb. She will either, or actually 3 possible outcomes technically. She will either kill Lamb, she will save Lamb, or she will give you the choice. It has to do with who you saved, and it has to do with the little sisters as well. Because apparently, if you save all 3 of them, she will save Lamb. But it wasn't clear on if you save all 3 of them or just 2 of them. Because from my personal moral compass, it was the right thing to do to kill the mad scientist, because that's what he wanted. Even ignoring the fact that I was trying to play this from someone who was trying to keep things a little neutral, as my own personal compass, that was the right thing to do. But I was worried the game was going to judge you as if having killed one of them, and then you don't get that ending. We did get that ending anyways. She did save Lamb. The ending you got on the surface was one of 3 possible endings. If you save 99% of the sisters, but like eat, for lack of a better word, 1, or vice versa, if you don't 100% it one way or the other, you get like a different ending. And then if you 100% control them, you get a different ending where basically, or not control but eat, Elanor essentially is evil Elanor. And if you save 100% of them, such as I did, you get that ending there. Although, I recall seeing that the ending was supposed to have us, like, live through it. But apparently not, or we didn't get the best ending. Which is what it is. That's just the ending stuff. Let's actually talk about the game. Apparently, there are people, and a significant subset of people, of course there are people, but actually a fair amount of people that don't like this game, because this game was not developed by the same people who made Bioshock 1, and apparently there's enough significant changes that people didn't like this one. I have to disagree. I think Bioshock 2 is better than Bioshock 1. I've seen people say the plot is less mind-bending, which I think is true, but I think is kind of for the best. Bioshock 1 did that, and that thing was already done. Having this thing here with Elanor, I think really, really worked. And one of the things I always like to see in games is to have true allies. Allies who don't end up stabbing you in the back. Allies who don't end up dying or anything like that. And Elanor kind of was that. She wasn't there until kind of near the very end, but you could always trust Elanor. It never turned out that she was playing with you or anything like that. You could always trust her, and not as many games as you would believe would have that. Most games where there's like a character you're supposed to get to know and like and everything, they usually either turn out to stab you in the back, or it turns out that they die. But I appreciate that. I liked Eleanor's character. The 3 superfluous characters, not counting Sinclair, but the girl you see there in the picture, and then the guy at the train, and then the mad scientist, they worked as things to push the gameplay forward. as X story written characters, they're hit and miss. The first girl I think was done very well. The middle guy not so much, and then the third guy was kind of stereotypical. But Lamb was a decent written character. She played the part she needed to. She was the villain. She was the cackling villain the whole time, and that's the part she needed to play. Elanor played her part very well, and I'm glad we did get the ending where she saves Lamb. So Lamb will have more adventures in the future. The gunplay here was great. Having it be gunplay and plasmid as left key and right key instead of having to switch between gun and plasmid like in the first game is way better, in my opinion. Much better. Now I don't have to switch to frost and then like switch to a different thing to like hit the guy or whatever. Now it's left key right, or like left click right click. Much better system. The weapons were about the same in this one. I can't think of any weapons we got in the first one that we didn't get here. Well, actually, no, there's a couple. We didn't get the revolver. We got a minigun or the assault gun, whatever. We got a shotgun. We had a grenade launcher equivalent. I'm trying to think if we got anything else in the first game. Wrench, of course, but that was exchanged for the drill. The gunplay was still as good, if not better, than the first one. The multiple types of ammo is a neat concept, but this game suffered from the same issue as Bioshock 1 did, where you always feel like you have to conserve ammo, even though you don't, and that's only not because the game doesn't provide ammo. It provides lots of ammo, it just doesn't provide much carry space. I wish you could carry significantly more ammo. I was just reading the little bit there about the deformities on the previous clip, but the plasmid play was much better in this one, significantly better, because again you could use it in conjunction with the gunplay. You didn't have to pick and choose. You had them both at the same time, which was just way better. I liked the plasmids more in this one. I was never a fan of the bees in the first one, but here I actually really liked them because they got the ability to seek out, go around corners and stuff, which really helps for not being surprised by things, which for me is good. I don't like when things jump out at me from out of nowhere. Gunplay was good, story was good, plasmid play was good. Bioshock 2 is just a good game, as is Bioshock 1, but I feel Bioshock 2 outdid the first one in little ways. I'm not going to say like it's way better, but it's definitely better. And I enjoyed Bioshock 2. I'm not sure what much else I have to say about it. I probably won't be playing this again because there are scary plots, and I don't like the scary plots. Not my style. But it's a good game. Probably not going to play Bioshock Infinite anytime soon. I might, but like by soon I mean in a couple. Like I'm saying, I mean in a couple of years. Currently, I don't own Bioshock Infinite, and I don't really intend to own it. Is my thing. I have no idea what's going to come after this. I'm going to have to think about it. But the good news is, now I have time. I have 4 videos worth of this. I have the Turok videos coming up and the Winter Assault videos coming up. So I have some time. I'm just going to need to come up with something. These are a lot of thanks. And thank you all for watching. And thank all the people here for making a good game. 596 zombies were killed in the making of this game. Is that how many I killed? Personally? Please help, I am being captive in Rapture. Okay, some of these are funny. But yeah, it's a good game. I don't think I have much else to say. A lot of special thanks. But they deserve it. So, thank you all for watching. This was Bioshock 2. And I don't think we have anything else to do. Do we? I'm not interested in doing the trials. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you later. See you next... Actually, not next Let's Play. See you for Turok. Bye, guys. Really recommend this one. Really do.